following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
Head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome into the press box here at the Ted Minover Field in Perham, Minnesota. I'm Jason Groth, joined by Robert Williams as we get ready to go for some Midwest Red Division action tonight between the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers here on your Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in. And Robert, we have a fun one tonight. These two teams, old school rivals between Perham and Thief River Falls. Both teams with different outcomes to start the season. The Yellow Jackets pitched a shutout. Thief River Falls ran into a buzzsaw against DGF, and you kind of throw that one out the window as you get ready for week number 2.
Yep, and I like to, first thing I do is go look at the series. Last week, Perham got 12 in a row at Park Rapids. They come in winners of 8 of the last 10, last 6 straight. So, on paper, again, it's Perham looking to continue a streak here.
The Yellow Jackets last year finished the record of 6-4. They're 1-0 overall. Thief River Falls 0-1. They were 5-5 last year. The last time these two teams played was week 2 of the 2022 season, and the Yellow Jackets earned a 13-7 hard-nosed, hard-fought victory up in Thief River Falls. Yellow Jackets looking to try to repeat that here today against the Prowlers here on your Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in, and we welcome you into the press box. It should be a fun one tonight. We have a full pregame show lined up for you with our J&L Nutrition and the Backyard starting lineups, as well as the keys to the game brought to you by the Goose Group. That's all coming up here in our pregame show. We'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll be joined by Perham Yellow Jacket head coach Aaron Velde right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PerhamRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Hello and welcome back to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth, now joined by Perham football head coach Aaron Velde. And Aaron, off to a nice start with the victory over Park Rapids. First overall, what were some of the things you took away from that contest?
You know what I really appreciated was just how physical our front was, defensively and offensively. Yeah, it's always when you're in that first live speed, live action, you hope that the guys like bring it, and they sure did, and the mistakes we did make, we made at full speed. I know that's kind of a coaching cliche, but that's true. You want, if you're going to mess up, you might as well mess up full go and try to still help us on the play, and I think we did a pretty good job of being physical.
In that game against Park Rapids, one thing that definitely stood out, both sides of the balls, turnovers created and turnovers caused that you guys were able to get. And it was a game that, but as the game wore on, you guys were able to hold on to the football much more as the game wore on. Yeah,
I think that was a lot of just jitters of the first week. And we discussed last week, too. We have a lot of inexperience, if you want to put it that way, just guys that hadn't played varsity snaps, and you get excited, and that's okay. It's week one of high school football. It's just kind of how it is sometimes, and we'll move forward from that, I think.
Your running back combination, nice backfield that you have with Hudson Hackle and Braylon Rock. They really seem to bring a lot of power with the way they run.
Yeah, they fit our scheme exactly how we want them to. It's no secret that we want to run kind of a power-based, hard-nosed offensive style. We look at them, again, to use another cliche, like a 1A and a 1B. Like they can both do every job within the offense, and it's really, really fortunate for us that we have both guys, because then we're running a fresh guy all game mostly, So, and they both play defense as well. So, we couldn't ask for a better combination.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country.
Hello and welcome back to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth, now joined by Perham football head coach Aaron Velde. And Aaron, off to a nice start with the victory over Park Rapids. First overall, what some of the things you took away from that contest?
What I really appreciated was just how physical our front was, defensively and offensively. It's always when you're in that first live speed, live action, you hope that the guys bring it, and they sure did, and the mistakes we did make, we made at full speed. I know that's kind of a coaching cliche, but that's true. You want, if you're going to mess up, you might as well mess up full go and try to still help us on the play, and I think we did a pretty good job of being physical.
In that game against Park Rapids, one thing that definitely stood out, both sides of the balls, turnovers created and turnovers caused that you guys were able to get. And it was a game that, but as the game wore on, you guys were able to hold on to the football much more as the game wore on.
Yeah, I think that was a lot of just jitters of the first week. And we discussed last week, too. We have a lot of inexperience, if you want to put it that way, just guys that hadn't played varsity snaps, and you get excited, and that's okay. It's week one of high school football. It's just kind of how it is sometimes, and we'll move forward from that, I think.
Your running back combination, nice backfield that you have with Hudson Hackle and Braylon Rock. They really seem to bring a lot of power with the way they run.
Yeah, they fit our scheme exactly how we want them to. It's no secret that we want to run kind of a power-based, hard-nosed offensive style. We look at them, again, to use another cliche, like a 1A and a 1B. They can both do every job within the offense, and it's really, really fortunate for us that we have both guys, because then we're running a fresh guy all game mostly, So, and they both play defense as well. So, we couldn't ask for a better combination of kids.
And at quarterback, Blaze Schmidt making his first varsity start. What do you thought about his handle on the offense and how he played in that first game?
Yeah, you know what? Again, first live speed reps, and Park, really, they bring pressure. That's their defense. And I think he handled it pretty well, responded pretty well, made a couple mistakes. But what I really liked about the mistakes he did make, he came off to the side right away and was like, yep, I messed that up. That was my fault. And then he didn't make the same mistake again, and I don't think he will moving forward. So a new quarterback like him, I think his growth is going to be exponential for a while, because he's never had the experience or been tested. So each week he's tested, he'll grow really quickly. And then hopefully by playoff time, he's sharp as a tack, and we're ready to rock. So I'm really proud of that kid.
And defensively, you had to be really happy with the effort on that side of the ball in that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Coach Robertson, our D coordinator, is just a fantastic mind, and he's a good dude, and I have full trust in everything he does on that side of the ball. And I know that defense is going to be one of our biggest strengths this whole season, I think, is as we have some inexperienced kids the offensive side takes a little while to ramp up, but on defense we play physical. They know their job. We don't have an overcomplicated D. Like, we don't give each kid 100,000 things to think about. We just say, go, this is your job, be an athlete. And Robertson does a real good job of just teaching those guys up. So, yeah, it's good.
All right, now you guys turn the page and start a new chapter tonight with Thief River Falls, the Prowlers. History with them is always a hard-nosed style football game. Is that kind of what you expect to see again tonight?
Yeah. I think they're big. They're huge up front. They're physical. I talked about our physicality last week. I think if we can bring that to them, even with their size, that'll help us. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a battle one way or the other. They're tough. They're physical. I think we're tough. We both kind of like to run the ball. They have that wing tee stuff that they do, which can be really tricky and give a lot of challenges. But should be a fun one either way for people watching. So.
It seems like we talk about it every week, but the battle in the trenches, it sounds like, and just by the way, both teams want to try to establish their ground game. How important is that game going to be tonight in that battle?
Oh, that's the core basis of every game of football at every level. You know, like the trenches, the front O-line versus the defensive box. That's everything, and especially at the high school level, if you can establish control over that part of the field, it really opens up everything else that you can do. So, I mean, yeah, it's crucial that we control that sector of the game.
And you touched on that, controlling the ground game, and it seemed like in that second quarter against Park Rapids, you guys were able to do that. That allowed you to have that big strike through the air. Is it nice to kind of have that mix that you're able to throw it, have a deep pass, and maybe those opportunities if it opens up?
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of the style that we run, right, is you try to make teams have to commit to stopping you, and that opens up deep shots down the field. So we'll take our strikes when opportunities arise, and our guys will do a good job of executing when they have the chance. So.
Home game tonight, always unique, the first one of the year, controlling the emotions. What do you kind of tell the guys before they take the field tonight?
Just that it's again, I keep saying the word cliche tonight, but we're taking that approach this year of we're 0-0 every week, right? We were 0-0 last week. We won that one. We're 0-0 again. Do we want to go 1-0 or do we want to go 0-1 in week 2? And I think our guys, home, away, the football field is the same size everywhere you go. So we just we don't really put a lot of pressure or emphasis on where we're playing. We just go out and do our best. So.
All right. Anything else you like to add all before tonight's contest?
No. I think it should be a good one. It should be exciting. I hope the folks at home have a good show. Yeah.
All right. And that's Perham football head coach Aaron Velde right here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
And welcome back into the press box here at the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go for tonight's Perham Yellow Jackets Thief River Falls Prowlers football contest here from the Minover Field on your Jane Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in tonight. And now we'll take a look at our Goose Group's keys of the game. Perham head coach Aaron Velli kind of touched on them a little bit, and I think it's going to be, as we hammered every week, is the battle in the trenches. Last week, Perham controlled the line. That helped them control the game. Thief River Falls against DGF struggled to control the line, and DGF was able to run all over them.
Well, and I think the other thing that really stood out to me last week was because they were having the control of the line of scrimmage, there were so many turnovers, especially early on, that you didn't see Perham panic. You didn't see a lot of body language out on the field, good or bad. It was more like we got business to get to, and that's what we're going to do, and that starts with the dudes up front.
And that line, which we'll hear about more in the JNL Nutrition and the Backyard starting lineups in a moment. But first, as the Goose Group keys roll on, I thought also you established that run game, as we saw against Park Rapids. It allowed Blaze Schmidt to throw some nice passes. He hit that 62-yarder to Gage Onitson for a touchdown. Had a couple inside the red zone that I know he's going to want back, but had some confidence and looked sharp throwing the football.
Well, and you want to be able to attack from, both aspects of the offensive game, and they were able to do that. I'm sure Coach looks back at that game, and kind of like he said, that was week one. Kind of like how the game went up here in the booth. Week one could have been better, but we got through it, got a win. Let's call it good.
Now the Yellow Jackets will look to turn around and take on Thief River Falls. The Prowlers again lost 32-7 against DGF, and it was a lot of Jordan Summers in that game as he rushed for 4 scores and over 200 yards and had a strong performance. And Owen Leach didn't have to do too much at quarterback as it was all on the ground for the Rebels in that victory.
And for Perham, they put up a goose egg. Their defense was the star of the show last week, and as a former defensive player, that's all you want when you show up to the field on game night is let's keep that 0 up there. And they got to come in here as a unit with a lot of confidence. They got put in some sticky situations, and they just didn't let Park Rapids get anywhere near the end zone. And, that's how I want to come into week 2, confident on both sides of the ball.
And those are your Goose Group keys of the game here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a break, come back as the pregame show rolls along here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
And welcome back into the booth here at the Ted Minover Field in the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth, joined by Robert Williams as we get ready for tonight's contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers of Thief River Falls. Now our starting lineups brought to you by the Backyard and J&L Nutrition. The Yellow Jackets will be on offense first as Thief River Falls won the toss and they deferred their option to the second half. Starting under center at quarterback will be Blaze Schmidt. In the backfield with him will be Hudson Heckel and Braylon Rock. A wide receiver is Noah Thompson. At tight end, Evan Kovash. Also split out as wide receivers will be Alex Holm and Gage Onenson. The men in the trenches, it's Ben Szymanski, Carson Byer, Cash Burke, Jackson Vetch, and Jacob Daniels. One of the players that was on the line last week, not suiting up out due to injury, was Dylan Ralstead, and Cash Burke will step into that spot on the offensive line for the Yellow Jackets. The Prowlers on defense will start with Evan Paschke, a linebacker, Jake Friedrich at left defensive end, Cale Geiser, a linebacker, Caleb Rosendahl at cornerback, Jack Rosendahl is a safety, Carter Engerbretson, a nose tackle. The rover is Ethan Lane. Another corner is Maxton Peterson, a linebacker, Griffin Lundeen, right defensive end, Jack Manning, and your bandit linebacker is Nathan Nelson. Prowlers are coached by Kurt Reynolds. He's assisted by Jeff Mum, Josh Jensen, Tyler Hennings, Nathan Ruby, Grant Conway, and Alex Winter. Yellow Jackets coached by Aaron Veldy. He's assisted by Jesse Hahn, Grant Turkheising, John McEachran, Brian Robertson, Lance Rock, Kyle Knutson, and Ryan Bowman. Should be a fun battle tonight. Both teams, you can tell, are amped up and ready to go for this one. As those are your starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition and the Backyard, as we're still moments away from the start of our kickoff here live at the Minover Field in Perham. And tonight, a lot of Yellow Jacket activities actually taking place. The Yellow Jacket cross country team right now competing at the Twilight Invites in the University of Minnesota State Moorhead, and the Perham volleyball team in the Southwest Minnesota Showcase. They open with Lakeville North, a tough task for them. They're down there tonight as well.
I've been to that MSUM meet, like Brady Spiker when he was running there, and I don't recall it being this balmy. Certainly is a nice night for football, but usually week 2 is a little warmer than this. I think that's probably going to benefit both teams. And the Ralston injury, I was kind of watching him on the sideline, and he's got his right knee wrapped and he's on one crutch. But you can see him kind of testing it out a little bit. Obviously, he wants to be in the game, but it doesn't look like it's anything too serious. He's ditched the crutch already, and looks like he might be, in a game-to-game or day-to-day status.
As the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers get ready to go for this one here from the Minover Field. It should be a fun one tonight between these two squads. Quarterback Blaze Schmidt still warming up on the near sideline as we get ready to go for this one. The Yellow Jackets with their home black jerseys with gold pants with black and white trim. Take on the Prowlers with their road white jerseys, blue trim, and black pants.
Yeah, it's a little different look than the old Prowlers. I remember they always used to show up bright blue and bright yellow. Not so much anymore. I guess they still got the lids.
That's about it. I mean, they didn't have that bright colors last weekend either as well. As we get ready to go, we're still moments away from the opening kick. We'll come back. Excuse me, they're going to introduce the starting lineups first. So they're going to introduce the Prowlers, who will be introduced as a team. And the Yellow Jackets will be introduced as a team as well. The new trend started by Bill Belichick way back in 2001 when the Patriots made that run. But now we'll take that time out and come back here, the Ted Minover Field.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
And welcome back here as we're just moments away. The Yellow Jackets getting ready to go for this one. They'll receive the football to start. Braden Spears will kick things off for the Prowlers.
From the Lake Area Officials Association, Art Sept, Dylan Savory, Rick Bennett, Matt Jensen, and Terry Eider.
A very veteran crew from the area.
Yeah, a few familiar names in there, that's for sure.
From the Lakes area. As we're just moments away from the start of the game, we'd like to again thank all our sponsors, especially Gene Sports Shop for the pregame show. Make sure to stay tuned for the postgame show brought to you by Zoda Properties. Zero Res Carpet Cleaning is our halftime show brought to you by EOT Insurance. Player of the game brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry, and the play of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial. All that coming in our postgame show. Touchdowns tonight brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry, and first downs brought to you by United Community Bank. So we thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. As Spears will kick things off, the Yellow Jackets will get ready to go. Back deep for the Yellow Jackets will be Gage Onenson and Braylon Rock, as well as Noah Thompson back there. Thompson and Onenson the deep backs at about the 5, awaiting the kick from Spears. Last week he had a couple of nice boomers. Missed a long field goal attempt, but he has a nice leg. The one time, 2 times we got to see it. And not this time, it's a short kick to Rock, fielded at the 18 and 20. Now comes near side at about the 30, makes a couple of men miss, drives forward, and the Yellow Jackets will start with great field position. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
On the tackle, number 29, Gabe Winter. First down, Yellow Jackets on the 40-yard line.
Yellow Jackets with the ball to start. 1st and 10. The Yellow Jackets come out with 3 to the right side, 1 to the left, with Rock to the left of Schmidt as he looks things over. Schmidt drops back to pass, now rolls, has time, fires behind the receiver. Incomplete, intended for Evan Kovac.
Interesting to me how Coach on the pregame shows, we're going to run smash mouth football right up the gut, but comes out spread and ready to throw.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Might be one of those they're trying to catch Steve River off guard because everyone's probably thinking that was what it was.
Absolutely.
And now they come back to the more traditional I formation with Hackle in front of Rock and a big formation. Schmidt, handoff Rock, left side, follows his blockers, gets across the 40. A run by Rock makes it 3rd and about 6. Griffin Lundin's in on the tackle. It'll be Yellow Jacket football again here as they quickly break the huddle, come to the line. They're going to send Onenson to the far side. Schmitz under center takes a look. Handoff Rock to the right side. Breaks a couple of tackles across the 45 to the 48, then goes down there, and it'll be 4th down. Powerful run there by Rock, makes it 4th and short.
Looks like the Jackets might be thinking 4-down territory here.
I was thinking with that play call, that's probably what they're dialing up.
Almost have to be.
Call 4th and a long 2 on our screen.
Basically got to get to the 50.
Hackles the deep back. As Schmidt looks things over, 3 down linemen for the Prowlers. They're looking to bring pressure up the middle, the pitch outside. Hackle cuts back right side, swarmed under.
No dice.
And the Jackets will turn it over. Nothing doing for Hackle. And a nice job by the Prowler front 9 there.
I kind of like the call, though. I mean, that shows you've got confidence in your team. Like, we're going to go for it on our side of the 50 and make Thief River do something, you know?
Caleb Rosendahl will lead his Prowlers on at quarterback. Jake Friedrich is the running back, fullback Kaden Grindelin, and is a tailback and fullback Griffin Lundeen. Tight end Max Peterson and Carter Ingerbretson. Up front, Nathan Nelson, Kenneth Kaiser, Carter Jensen, Jackson Ingram, and Jace Maslowski. As Rosendahl looks things over. He'll hand it off straight ahead. Friedrich gets wrapped up right away, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've got some sizable dudes up front there. Obviously, they're going to run behind them.
It'll be 2nd and 7 after Friedrich picks up 3. Rosendahl keeps it himself left side. He's got some room. He's at the 30, cuts back inside and brought down from behind at the 20. Strong run there by Rosendahl. Finishing him off was Jacob Daniels. But the big run makes it 1st and 10 for the Prowlers.
When you got a stacked backfield like that with 3 guys, the name of the game is deception, and he certainly had a nice fake and got a lot of yardage.
Key is staying assignment sharp for the Yellow Jackets. It is not there on that play as they all fell for the fake, and tucking it nicely was Rosendahl. And the Prowlers, who struggled to get much going last week, are in business right now. 1st and 10 at the 20. There's the handoff, but nothing doing. That's Lundeen, gets maybe a couple of yards. Jackson Vetch in on that tackle.
Early test for the Perham D. We saw what they did last week. I fully expect a big surge from them here now that they're kind of backed up in their own end.
Rosendahl under center with 3 backs behind him. And that full house backfield is going to hand it off, but nothing doing there. That time, Braden Pochak had nowhere to go. He gets swarmed under, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making me look smart there on that play. First time for everything.
I was just going to leave it alone.
I'll take it for you.
I was just going to leave it there. Well, last week the Prowlers are in this situation, had some struggles with the passing game. We'll see what they elect to do here. They do have a good kicker in Braden Spears. They're going to hand a fake handoff, throw the pass. It's incomplete. Play action worked, but Pochak was open, but the pass is incomplete. Makes it 4th down. And now they will try the field goal. And Braden Spears is going to try to get the Prowlers on the board.
36-yarder looks like.
A 36-yard field goal attempt straight on. Spears the kick. Snap is low. It's there on the hold. The kick is low. It's no good. So still scoreless on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, as the field goal by Spears is no good.
Add up another way that the Perham defense has managed to keep the goose egg on the board. early test for them. Same result as last week. Coach has got to be happy with the way that defense is playing. One big play and shut it down.
Yellow Jackets come back in the I formation with single wide receiver to the left. Schmidt, handoff Rock, straight ahead, nothing doing.
Braylon Rock on the carry.
That'll bring up second down and about 8. Battle inside the trenches, one we're going to be talking about all night long. Right now, I'd say they're all square with the way they're playing inside.
Yeah, it's, first quarter kind of feel out time. And what Perham needs here is get a first down, stack a couple of those up, get some continuity going offensively.
I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a play action style pass here with now 2 wide receivers, one each, one left, one right. Max in the I-4. There's the pass, Schmidt near side, complete. Hits his man, Hudson Heckel on the near side. Drives forward, moves the sticks, it's a first down. As Heckel gets to the 35, picks up 15 and a first.
Nice setup. The run kind of got a little stifled there in the middle. Let's do something on the edge. There's your first down for Perham.
As it will be 1st and 10 for the Jackets as Schmidt hits Heckel. Ashton Detloff now goes wide left. Braylon Rock gets a handoff cut inside, but he gets wrapped up right away from behind. As it'll be 2nd down and 10, absolutely no gain on the play.
It's a slam down from the D-end, obviously keying on Rock there, and that's about 2 in a row on that play where that guy's kind of crashed in and just collapsed the line.
Trips go to the left side. Kovac, the lone receiver here on the near side. Schmidt in the gun. He's got Heckel to his left. Schmidt looks, fires Kovac incomplete, batted down at the line. He was looking at Kovac right from the snap. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Jackets. So Yellow Jackets bring the play in. I'll have 2 receivers right, 1 left side. Schmidt gets the snap. Looks, now sets the screen. It's there for Heckel, and he's got some room. Heckel to the outside, gets a first down, crosses midfield into Prowler territory down at the 47. Nice setup there on the screen, 1st down Yellow Jackets. And that is a United Community Bank Yellow Jacket first down.
Pretty textbook screen pass there.
Drew it up perfectly to the Yellow Jackets.
The 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets on the Prowler 47.5-yard line.
Jackets will break the huddle, 1st and 10. Schmidt looks things over. Handoff Rock, right side, straight ahead, bowls through a defender and drives forward, picks up about 5. As Rock lowers that shoulder, picks up 5, brings up 2nd down and 5.
That's going to be an interesting battle to see over 4 quarters. Perham smash mouth running right up the gut against this Thief River D.
2nd down and 5. And I think it's really going to open up this passing game with the powerful running of Rock and Heckel in the middle. Schmidt talking things over with Hudson Heckel. Now we'll send the man in motion. That is Detloff. He gets the handoff, but nothing doing on the sweep. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Like seeing that sweep action motion there. Give a different look to the defense, but they were ready for it, staying assignment sharp. As we approach the 5-minute mark on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, we're scoreless here in Perham. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right side. Thompson, the man in the slot. Onenson, the split wide here. Schmidt, the play action pass, rolls right. He's got time, now he's going to take it down and run. He's going to drive a defender forward to the 35 and pick up a first down. Blaze Schmidt lowers his shoulder, picks up the first down. for the Yellow Jackets.
That's what you want out of your QB, just making plays, and they gave him plenty of turf to eat up, and he did.
A nice run there by Blaze Schmidt. And now the Jackets will break the huddle with 2 receivers, or trips to the left side. Thompson, Detloff, and that's Thompson in the motion man. He gets the handoff. Cuts to the corner, gets the corner, but gets met there on a nice tackle by Braden Spears. Gain of about 3 for Thompson on the sweep to the near side.
Nice drive to flip the field position, flip the momentum. Closing it on the red zone here.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rock is the lone back. Now they're going to send Thompson in motion to the backfield. And a flag. False start against the Yellow Jackets.
Legal procedure on the Yellow Jackets.
That'll back them up 5. So it'll be second and about 12. As they wait and get the spot figured out. It'll be second and 12 for the Jackets at about, we'll call it the 38-yard line. Now Thompson in motion again, gets the handoff, cuts a couple of times, but nothing doing. Met in the backfield, and meeting him there was Kenneth Kaiser. Nothing doing for Thompson on that one. They lose a couple of yards. Kenneth Kaiser with the tackle.
How quickly the momentum can switch in this game, huh? 2 big plays by the Prowler D, and we're definitely in a throwing down here.
As it's 3rd and long for the Jackets. Inside the Prowler 40 at the 39. 2 receivers to the right, 1 split left. Rock the lone back with Schmidt in the gun. Gets the snap, looks to his left, pumps, fires. Look downfield, the pass too far. He was looking for Noah Thompson, who was looking for a flag with the contact, but good coverage on the far side. The pass falls incomplete, but there is a flag in the backfield.
Roughing the passer, I believe.
On that coverage, number 19, Maxton Peterson.
As we'll wait for the official call. If it is roughing the passer, it's an automatic first down for the Jackets on 3rd and 15. And indeed it is roughing the passer. It's a Yellow Jacket first down.
Roughing the passer on kick of the ball. To give the Yellow Jackets a first down.
Well, you're not going to look gift horse in the mouth on that one.
As the Jackets will take advantage of that, and they'll have 1st and 10 at the 25. .2:30 on the official clock as we're scoreless in the first quarter, but that might be an early play of the game as it extends this drive for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt's got trips to the left side. Single coverage, Kovash here on the near side. See if Schmidt elects to go that way. No, he's going to pitch it to Hackle. Left side, trying to get to the corner was Hudson Hackle. Picks up a couple of yards. And I'll bring up 2nd down and about 5, we'll call it. So the Jackets looking to hit pay dirt before the end of the first quarter. Driving with the ball on the far left hash just outside the red zone. United Community Bank first down by penalty. It's helped extend this Yellow Jacket drive. Schmidt looks right, looks for Kovash. The near corner of the pass is incomplete. Caleb Rosendahl had a read. Evan Kovash became the defender and did a nice job of knocking that one away from Rosendahl and preventing the interception did Evan Kovash. And it'll be third down for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt saw single coverage, but threw it too far in front. And Rosendahl was camped, but Kovash comes and makes the big play to save the interception. Schmidt gets a snap, fires near side, pass incomplete behind Noah Thompson. And it'll bring up fourth down for the Yellow Jackets. And that will bring a timeout as the Yellow Jackets are going to want to discuss this one. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Well, welcome back. Schmidt has two receivers to his right, one to the left. Low snap, picks it up, fires to Kovash. First down to Evan Kovash, and he points and signals that first down and gets the first down, does Evan Kovash for the Yellow Jackets. And a nice pitch and catch. Schmidt to Kovash there, and it's going to be first and goal for the Jackets.
Nice job with that timeout, finding a place that they can attack and executing.
Evan reminded me earlier in the week about my call of him on the pointing for the first down early, and right there he comes up with the big play there. Hackle on the direct snap, keeps it, but nothing doing. And it'll be second and goal from outside the 10 at about the 12. Under a minute to go. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, we're scoreless as the Yellow Jackets looking for the game's first points.
And an interesting score from up north. Early third, East Grand Forks 7, Detroit Lakes 7.
That's kind of a stunner after the scores from week one between those two teams, where Detroit Lakes won 54-10 over Fergus Falls, and Pequot Lakes beat East Grand Forks 28-5. Schmidt with the pass, tapped, batted around, and intercepted. And that is Jake Frederick as he gets the interception.
That ball was kind of just hanging there for a while. Anybody's.
And there's a flag on the far side of the field at the 20. We'll wait and see what this is. In the offensive backfield. It's holding against the Yellow Jackets. That will be declined. And Schmidt's pass intercepted. Changes the momentum and gives the ball to the Prowlers.
Defensive struggle so far. Both defenses coming up big, deep in their own end. Both offenses not really hitting their full stride yet.
So first and 10 from the 10 for the Prowlers. Rosendahl under center. That's Grindelin with the carry. Brings up second down and 9. Hackle with the tackle. And that might be the final play of the first quarter. As the Prowlers they're not really rushing to the line, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Well, after scoreless first quarter, it's the Yellow Jackets 0, the Prowlers 0 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes area archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
And welcome back to live action right away out of the timeout. Keeping it near side road. And the handoff there's was Braden Pochek, and he gets the first down for the Prowlers out of the timeout with a strong run there by Pochek. I'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Prowlers to start the second quarter. In this scoreless first half, defensive stands and turnovers.
Pretty even so far. No one's really dominating anything. You know, the line is what we expected. It's a big battle up front.
Handoff running straight through the line and getting a nice gain there is Griffin Lundeen. It's going to be another first down. They're going to move the chains. Noah Thompson with the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 again for the Prowlers.
Seems to be an endless supply of Lundeens up there in Thief River Falls. I just think wrestling.
I was just going to say, monsters on the gridiron and the mats are the Lundeen family. Handoff. Pochak again. Makes it 2nd and 4. Pochak with the run. I'm probably going to butcher that name all night. I apologize for that. Braden Pochak will have it 2nd and 4 for the Prowlers near midfield.
First step to admitting you have a problem, Jason. So good job. Seen a little more kind of momentum behind Thief River here. They're like, we got our line. Let's see what we can do and just run the ball up the gut for right now.
Unique stat, neither team has scored a point in the first quarter in 2023, or 2. As looking to pass, Rosendahl near side, it's complete. Friedrich along the near side, and he makes the first down. Brought down by Sawyer Dillback as Friedrich got free in the defensive secondary into Yellow Jacket territory at the 36-yard line.
Caught me out of position there. It was a nice play. Just when I said they're going to smash mouth run up the middle, they change it up.
Oh, that's the thing about running the football up the middle. It opens up so many different options. And there you saw the Prowlers open it up with the play-action passing game there.
They've been picking up decent chunks of yardage the last 3 plays, too.
Rosendahl under center. Handoff. Pochak again, straight ahead. Braden Pochak inside the 30, down to the 26. And it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Prowlers as they're looking to strike first on the KLN Family Brands scoreboard.
We're pretty used to seeing this Perham defense stiffen right here. It's gets a little more difficult to get each yard closer they get to the end line.
2nd and 2. Rosendahl under center, handoff straight ahead. Lundeen follows through the opening, gets a first down, just shy of the 20. And that's the United Community Bank first down for the Prowlers as they move the chains. And it'll be 1st and 10.
They've been rapidly picking up first downs on this drive. That's their 4th, maybe 5th.
As Lundeen plows forward on that one. They've mixed it up through the air and also gone on the ground. Rosendahl under center on 1st and 10. Lundeen right side. Drives forward with lowering the shoulder inside the 15 to the 13. It'll be 2nd and about 4. Nice run again by Lundeen.
I got to say, this doesn't look like the standard Thief River team we've kind of become accustomed to the last half a decade. These guys look like they know what to do with the ball, and they're controlling possession right now and looking to make a statement score here. You go up at Perham.
Make that statement score, give their team some confidence after getting dominated by the Rebels. Handoff, Friedrich to the left side. He's going to be close to the first down. We'll see. Early indication has it right on the line. They are going to move the chains. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Prowlers.
That's one thing to think about, too, is, I mean, sure, they had a difficult opener in Glendon, but maybe they learned something about themselves, and maybe that's starting to, like, give them a little more confidence right now. Because we can compete with these teams, whereas years gone by, it wasn't always the case.
Lundeen to the right side, stacked up. Maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 and goal, I should say, at the 8. And the thing in the back of your mind, Thief River Falls, you know you want to get a touchdown, but you have a good kicker. I know you're short on a long field goal attempt early, but here you're more in range for a normal high school kicker, so you could maybe look to the air on 2nd down.
Well, I mean, you get the opportunity to get points, you got to get points the way this game's going so far.
As Rosendahl under center. Hands off. We'll see if he gets a generous spot. Pacek's knee was down right away at about the 9, and they caught that here on the near side. And it's going to be 3rd down. As Pacek was short, so it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9. Perhaps the play of the game right now. Stay tuned for that in the postgame show, the Farm Bureau Financial play of the game.
Interesting to see what the call is going to be here.
Rosendahl. He's going to keep himself to the edge. He has the corner. Dives for the pylon. Touchdown. Caleb Rosendahl for 6. As he dives for the pylon.
Well, that's been twice. That's their biggest play. When he's able to kind of hide that on his hip and get just enough time to get to the open area, and this time it counts for 6. First score against the Perham D, and that's a big score for Thief River Falls.
Spheres will try the extra point. Snap is good. The spot is good. The kick is up and good. And the Prowlers take an early 7-0 lead on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard with the Reuter Family Dentistry touchdown. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
A 10-yard run is the difference right now. As Caleb Rosendahl finds the near pylon, makes it 10-0 now the kickoff. As Braden Spears will kick it away for the Prowlers. As it's a boot to the far side, it'll be scooped up by Thompson at the 1. He drives forward, and the Yellow Jackets will start at their own 10.
Looks like the kick team. Oh, there's a very late flag. That's either going to bury Perham at the 1 or give him some breathing room.
As we await the indication on this penalty. It's on the Prowlers, so it's going to bail out the Yellow Jackets.
Big time.
Special teams hurt the Yellow Jackets there, but they're rewarded by the penalty on Thief River Falls. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets after the penalty. We'll bring it out to the 25.
Got a few scores from around the area. DGF 14, Pequot 6, early second. Fergus Falls is up 7-0.
And Fergus Falls tonight
Park
playing
Rapids.
Park Rapids.
Yep.
The Yellow Jackets come out 1st and 10. Now at the 25 as the Yellow Jacket student section trying to fire up their team. It trips to the right side. They send the man in motion. That's Thompson. He gets the handoff, trying to get to the corner. Stiff arms a man, now gets the corner. Lowers his shoulder, drives upfield, and gets hit out of bounds on the near side by Cale Geyser.
Nice stiff arm there, and then just to get positive yards.
Lundeen was in on the play as well. There's a flag in the backfield. Back up the Yellow Jackets.
We haven't seen too many hankies till now.
And the penalty will back them up.
Update from up north, Detroit Lakes 14, East Grand 7, early third.
That will back the Jackets up to about the 10. So, but the only difference is it's going to be 1st and about 25 instead of 1st and 10 where they originally would have started. So 1st and long, we'll call it for the Jackets. They exchanged 15-yard penalties, but on the roundabout way, it backfires, unfortunately, for the Yellow Jackets as it's 1st and long. Schmidt with the pitch out right side. Thompson gets swarmed under, nothing doing.
That was sniffed out pretty early.
It's going to ring up 2nd down and long as Friedrich read that one.
Lost the yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down, 26 for the Yellow Jackets.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a chuckle of when you always hear the PA announcer announce the 2nd and 26. It's always unique to hear, especially at home.
Not what the crowd wants to hear, that's for sure.
2 receivers left, one on the right side. Rock, the deep back. Schmidt under center. Rolls to the near side. Plants his feet, fires the pass near side. Has a man, nice catch on the near side. Hauling that one in is Ashton Detloff. And the Yellow Jackets with the big pass, pitch and catch, have the 1st and 10 after the play there.
Sticky fingertips, that was an incredible catch.
Ashton Detloff with the 1st down.
Couldn't have really dialed up what you needed more than that. Really nice grab.
Out to the 41. On a gain of about 31 on 1st and 26. And the Yellow Jackets.
A little new life on this drive.
With 2 receivers on each side. Low snap. Schmidt picks it up. Fires quick pass. Caught. Thompson has Drags the defender forward to near midfield. Nice pitch and catch there. Schmidt starting to feel some confidence.
Seems like both offensive schemes are trying to find a few weak spots. You saw Thief River really put together a nice controlled drive to get down the field. Perham's been kind of back and forth here in the early going, but the last two plays, that's what you want. You want 9-10 yards of crack. Let's get down the field and over the mid stripe here.
50 yards in the last, about 40 yards in the last two plays for the Jackets as they're at midfield, and now we have a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets, and we'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Vergas, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Vergas, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Well, welcome back, and now we got a quick whistle as we're coming out of the timeout. Yellow Jackets 2nd and 1 at midfield. Trailing 7-0, Caleb Rosendahl the lone scorer. Now Schmidt in the gun. Looks left, pump fakes. Now fires. Looks for Kovac, too far.
Oh.
He had him, but it's just too far. And they'll bring up 3rd and short.
They disguised that pretty well. I mean, I think 2nd and inches, everyone's like, throw the bomb. They kind of ran him on a little flag pattern there. And it didn't look like it was really going to happen right away, but Mo, he had a lot of green grass in front of him if he could have hauled that in.
3rd and very short. Had to think it's Hudson Hackle territory. Well, Schmidt under center. And indeed it is. Hackle left side, first down into Prowler territory. Nice run there by Hudson Hackle. Picks up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets in the Prowlers territories. They're looking to answer the 10-yard touchdown run by Caleb Rosendahl. That's the only scoring. Spears hit the extra points here in our first half. That was a first down brought to you by United Community Bank. And on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, you can see it's 7-0. Schmidt looks left, now looks right, rolls to his right, and gets swarmed under as there in the backfield was Jake Frederick to slow him up. And they'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to compliment the coverage there. He had nowhere to go with it. Sooner or later, they're going to get you.
Now it'll be 2nd down and 15. We've seen the Yellow Jackets convert a long situation earlier. See if they can do it again with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Rock the back to the right. Setting up the screen, and there's a flag already in the backfield. Right to Raylan Rock, breaks a couple of tackles on the near side at the 40 to the 35. Makes a man miss at the 30 and gets tripped up inside the 30, but a flag in the backfield. Holding against the Yellow Jackets.
Well, that hurts.
And that flag was thrown quickly.
Yeah, it was.
And that's going to back up the Jackets even more.
They're getting a lot of play out of that screen pass, that's for sure.
Getting some updates right now at that cross-country event. The Perham girls captured their win by 7 points in the girls' race, and unofficially we're waiting to find out. The boys appear to have won too, but we're waiting for official results on that one.
With that program, it's usually pretty safe to just say they won. Not often that doesn't happen.
Yellow Jackets will have a second and 29.
As PA announcer Larry Mullins announces it's 2nd and 29 for the
bigger.
Jackets. We'll see if they can convert this one.
It's not a habit you want to get into.
Schmidt, quick pass. Kovac right up the middle. He's near the first down marker, makes a man miss, drives forward to the 39-yard line.
Boy, they like that second really long.
As it'll be 3rd down and short. The whole middle of the field open for Kovac.
That's pretty wild. 50 yards gained on 2 plays where, I would have bet quite a bit of money that wasn't going to happen.
As Kovac right down the middle of the field, Schmidt found him perfectly.
This is quite the drive. Back, forth, back, forth.
The drive initially started at the 25, then a penalty brought it back to the 10. Now they're at the Prowler 40 on 3rd and 3. Schmidt fires, pass, caught, Thompson. First down to the 30, breaks the tackle forward to the 26. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. As the clock runs under 2 minutes on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Schmidt getting confidence at quarterback. Has a good connection with receivers Noah Thompson and tight end Evan Kovac here tonight. Two receivers to the left side, 2 to the right side. Got to throw in Ashton Detloff, and he has a nice fingertip grab on that 2nd and 26 earlier. Now a handoff rock. The ball's on the ground, and he has to fall on it. And they'll bring up 2nd down.
Maybe he's just setting up another 2nd and long conversion.
It's been the trend.
Hey, well, I mean, on this drive alone, that's been their best play.
Thompson, the slot receiver. Rolling right, firing right. That's Kovac. Kovac looking for the sticks, takes the hit. Does he get the first down? It's going to be close. He does get out of bounds.
Brought down by Caleb Rosendahl.
Bending the spots.
Looks a little short.
It is just shy.
50 seconds remaining in the half. 2nd down, a short one.
It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Excuse me, 3rd down. The Jackets break the huddle. They only have 1 timeout left with 50 seconds to go.
That time is definitely critical here.
And now a timeout called by the Prowlers. We'll take it with them. Yellow Jackets striving, but trailed by 7 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Once again, the Jackets will play at home next week, Friday, September 16th versus the DGF Rebels at 6 p.m.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Well, welcome back to the Ted Minover Field. Yellow Jackets striving with 50.9 seconds to go. 3rd and 1 coming up. Thief River Falls out of the timeout on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. The Jackets looking to tie it up. Lone touchdown. The Ruder Family Dentistry touchdown was a 10-yard run by Caleb Rosendahl. That's the difference in this game right now. As it'll be 3rd and 1 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Schmidt's going to go straight ahead, pick up the first down. And now that will stop the clock until they spot the football.
Got to be thinking they came out with 2 plays ready to go.
And indeed they did. They come straight to the line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Hackle to the left, 2 to the left. Hackle's the running back to the left of Schmidt. Schmidt drops back, pumps, fires near side, tipped, and incomplete. Had Hackle and Noah Thompson in the area. That's incomplete. And it'll be second down.
38 seconds. I'm guessing you're going to see a lot of throwing. Got to keep that. You know, if you're not going to hit a quick strike to the end zone, you got to stop the clock.
Ball is at the 15. We'll call it to 14. Wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of Evan Kovash here with his height. Two receivers left, one to the right side. Schmidt, low snap, rolls left, fires left. That's Kovash to the 10. But now the Yellow Jackets are going to have to make a decision. They're going to try to hurry. That's going to be third down. Quickly to the line with 20 seconds. Schmidt gets the snap, looks left, fires left, pass complete. And out of bounds on the near side, Ashton Detloff. And it's going to be first and goal for the Jackets. As Detloff goes out of bounds at the 3. With 13.9 seconds to go, Yellow Jackets have one timeout, so they have options at first and goal. And ignore the clock on the scoreboard right now. It's 13.9 seconds to go on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Two receivers right, one to the left. Rock in the backfield, Schmidt under center. Handoff, Rock straight ahead, drives forward, he has the touchdown. Braylon Rock get a 3-yard run, and the Jackets have cut into the lead.
With all the trials they had to go through on that drive, it feels good that they got to the pay dirt. I mean, that thing could have blown up off the kickoff inside the 5, maybe even at their own 1, and to cash in on points on that drive is, you know, says a lot and gives you a lot of momentum going into halftime.
As the Jackets strike on Braylon Rock's run. Now Hackle will try for the extra point to tie it up. Snap is high, but it's down. The kick is blocked. So the Prowlers on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard maintain a 7-6 lead as Braylon Rock hits pay dirt with a Reuter Family Dentistry touchdown.
Big play, special teams there. Likely going to give you the lead going into the break. And I think if you would have told the Prowlers you're going to be up at halftime, even if it's only by 1, they would have been very pleased.
But a big response by the Yellow Jackets as they went overall 75 yards, but the drive actually went 90 after the penalty.
Might have been 140 or something after. When the ball was down here in the Perham end, it seems like it went up 20 yards, back 15, up 15, back 20. Well, that was quite a drive.
The stats from Ron Burns later. You can find those on PerhamYellowJackets.com, and we can find the line chart of this one. Ron Burns.
He was busy on that drive, that's for sure.
Saw him pacing a little bit there on that one.
Yeah.
As we get ready for the kickoff with 11 seconds to go. And now Hudson Hackle will kick it off. Little pooch kick, takes a nice high
big bounce.
Lundeen picks it up, plowing forward, trying to get to the outside. Does to the 41 with 3 seconds to go on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, excuse me. We'll see what the Prowlers elect to do. I would be content if you're Thief River Falls and head coach Kurt Reynolds to just probably take a knee on this one.
Yeah, you don't want, a big risk, little reward. You know, you could really throw a pick here with a lot of green to run, and you don't want to go down into halftime when you could have had the lead, and that sure looks like they're going to bunch up in formation.
And Rosendahl will lose a yard on his stats, and that will be the end of the first half. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, the Prowlers lead the Yellow Jackets by a score of 7-6, and we'll take a quick timeout and come back with your EOT Insurance halftime show right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back in at halftime. The Yellow Jackets trailed the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 7-6. I'm Jason Gross with Robert Williams. And Rob, you look at that first half, for the most part, it was two teams feeling each other out, seeing what works. The Prowlers found what worked on the ground. Yellow Jackets found success in the air and then finished it off on the ground.
Yeah, it seemed to take almost that first quarter was scoreless, and then the second quarter you saw both offenses really find plays that were working to move the ball, and were eating up big chunks of that Thief River. They were going 10 yards a crack, 15 a crack, and Perham on the answer all over the field. And that screen pass, I think, is going to come into play later in the game. They've set it up. They've utilized it well twice. Penalty negated one of them. But Perham screen pass, the way they can run the ball, that's certainly a nice play to have in your back pocket.
And you throw in the fact that you mentioned the screen pass, and also you look at the passing attack. Ashton Detloff with an amazing grab here along the near sideline on 2nd and 26.
That's the best play of the game so far.
And then you throw in that play followed with Evan Kovash right down the middle for 25 on 2nd and 29 really kept that drive going. We said the drive started at the 25 and went back to the 10 after a penalty. But essentially, as you said during that drive, it was over 140 yards of offense.
Yeah, they were all over the place. And what's funny is we came in here with kind of an inkling that it might be a low-scoring game. I don't know if it was something we thought was going to be this big of a duke out, but we're going to have an interesting second half.
Well, I think some of the concern might have been it might have been a low-scoring 3-yard in a cloud of dust type football game.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not been that kind of football game here tonight.
No. I was surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised by what the Prowlers have brought to the field here. They've had some stinker, years that we've had to cover, you and I, and it's good to see that program's rebounded. I mean, that's what you want in this section. You don't want to come here and have a laugh, or you want to get tested. And I think the Prowlers show that they went to DGF and had to play a really tough week 1, and they came in here expecting to win.
And you look at the Yellow Jacket schedule coming up ahead. They have that row of tough teams: DGF, Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls. And then their crossover game is Ozakis, who's always a power.
Yeah.
And you finish with East Grand Forks, which is obviously a much improved Pequot Lakes football team.
Yep. I mean, it's not going to get any easier, that's for sure. And you remember last year, it just seemed like every season and every week is a battle, and it gets more fun as the season. The temp starts to dip a little bit, and there's only 8 games. They all make a huge difference, and they all mean a lot, and that's what's great about high school football.
Our EOT Insurance halftime show rolls on. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
Right here in downtown Perham.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Welcome back again here to the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams, and at halftime, Thief River Falls leading this one by a score of 7-6 as the Yellow Jackets get a late touchdown on the 3-yard run by Braylon Rock, brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry. That answered a 10-yard run by Caleb Rosendahl. The difference is the Braden Spears extra points. His kick was good, Hackles was blocked, and we sit at 7-6 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
And it's interesting to see that the Prowlers came out of their halftime break early, four and a half, almost 5 minutes left on the clock, and they're back on the field. And I think they smell some blood here.
Did not see if it was the 12-minute or the 15 clock, because they always have that 3 minutes of extra warm-up, so they might be really early tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Volleyball update, the Yellow Jackets taking on Lakeville North, the state power down at the Southwest Minnesota Challenge. They dropped tonight to Lakeville North 25-13 and 25-12. They are taking on Andover now, so it doesn't get any easier for the Yellow Jackets in that Southwest Minnesota Challenge, which they kind of anticipated facing some strong competition, and that's why they go down to that tournament every year.
I was going to say, that's a very Perham thing. They like to get their teams challenged at big tournaments, play some competition that you might lose. But you know what? That you need to sometimes, especially when you've got a long season like that. You'll learn from those games.
As you see it throughout almost all the Perham programs, they go with that iron sharpens iron mentality. And
cross country, they're always running at some huge tournament.
And the same thing can be said. The tennis team now making that jump to AA. The swimming team always on the road, so they're used to that. They had a nice win on Thursday, picking up Courtney Scari's first career win as a head coach for the Yellow Jackets, as they went on to beat the Foston Begley Seals on Thursday night. So it's been a good week for the Yellow Jackets overall. We'll take a break, come back. Our second half will be here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Play Care, Doggy Daycare, or Play Care is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Play Care at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Well, welcome back. The Yellow Jackets finishing their warm-ups and stretches as we get ready to go for the second half here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in to the EOT Insurance Halftime Show.
As you can see, the Prowlers are over there just kind of chilling after they got out early on the field. I don't know if that's they're not used to the Perham schedule here or what, but.
Well, I'll tell you what, Perham Activities Director Aaron Anderson does an outstanding job of alerting everyone the plans. Even myself is included on the document that gets sent out. And it is fully stated, the protocol, so that's one thing Aaron Anderson does a great job, is always on top of it.
That's true. This is one of the only places I could come and there'd be a table with my name on it, thanks to EA.
And now just like that, they got to put up the extra 3 minutes for the warm-up clock that we kind of touched on.
Yeah.
And Thief River Falls, I think you said it right. They're loaded. They're ready to go. They want to get going, and they want to try to be ready to go and keep that momentum going from that blocked extra point.
And maybe this is part of their plan. Maybe they're talking it over, like, last few instructions before the half. And, man, I'm excited. This is going to be a cool second half.
I think we're in for a good one here tonight. Friday night lights, perfect weather. Couldn't ask for a better night. Thought the way the day started, it was going to be one of those chilly, ugly days. It ended up being a very beautiful night here in Lakes Country, and a very excited night here for the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers for the second half.
And I think I'm always glad when it isn't wet. No precipitation, please.
We have lucked out so far, going 2 for 2.
Yeah, we got some time to go.
Last year, I tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
We may have had every broadcast.
It was a challenge last year.
It was. As we're getting ready to go for the second half, the Prowlers will get the ball. They deferred their opportunity to the second half. And the Yellow Jackets will kick things off. Thank you for tuning in. We'd like to thank all the sponsors: KLN Family Brands, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, The Goose Group, Gene Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty, the City of Perham, The Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op for their sponsorship of Yellow Jacket activities here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Take a break. Oh, man, get a breath. I said it last week. That's awesome that you have to read off a list that long because there's so many sponsors.
And it was exciting last night with all the sponsors and seeing the community come together at the United Community Bank's Battle of the Bees volleyball game between the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets. As they came together, United Community Bank paid for the entry fee for everyone there, and it was also Cancer Awareness Night, and money was raised for both teams and both programs there, and it was a great night. As Hudson Hackle will kick it off to start our second half. Hackle with the kick, and it's a nice one, and it's going to go out of bounds just in front of the pylon.
Almost perfect.
And instead of a touchback, the Prowlers are going to get great field position. Tough break for the Yellow Jackets there, but a great kick, unfortunately.
That's why that weird-shaped pigskin, that's why it does what it does. Game of inches. That was literally inches from that pylon.
And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at the 35-yard line. Rosendahl with the lone touchdown comes out. Nice. He'll break the huddle. The Yellow Jackets sideline now is starting to get fired up. Handoff to the right side. Not much there, but still driving forward was the tailback. That was Caden Grindelin. Makes it 2nd down and 7. And what I liked about that run there for Thief River Falls and Grindelin is he continued to fall forward.
That, and it's another setup for what's been their most effective play, and that's when Rosendahl just kind of hides it on his hip and runs around the end. I'm sure we're going to see that again.
Now Rosendahl, the pass, steps, plants, fires, complete near side. And a first down for the Prowlers as he hits the big man. That's Jack Manning, the 6'5" tight end, along the near sideline for a first down.
That was a little wrinkle they must have put in the old halftime playbook. That was a nice play, big gainer.
As Manning got open in the secondary and Rosendahl planted his back foot and got a nice throw off, and it's 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. That might explain why they were ready to go. Hand off to the middle to about the 25, and a little extracurricular activities after the play, but nothing worth throwing a flag on, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
Just a little how you doing. You saw Rosendahl there too, continuing that fake on those plays. They're just slowly setting that thing up again, and when they had to get a touchdown, what play did they go to? That one. So if they get on the left hash, you're looking at, if I'm in the backfield, I'm looking at that guy.
Rosendahl to the line, back to the power formation. Full house handoff straight ahead. Now trying to cut right side, maybe a yard or two for Brandon Podacek. It'll be 3rd and 3 as Ben Szymanski's in on the tackle.
A little bit of a statement play here. If you're the Jackets, you want to shut it down. And if you're Thief, you want to get one step closer to adding to their lead.
And you're thinking it's 2-down territory.
More than likely.
With 3rd and 3.
You never know the way the ball's moved around the field in this game.
As Rosendahl under center. Fakes the handoff, looks left, fires the pass left, complete. Podacek breaks the tackle, gets the first down. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Rosendahl's doing a good job. Quick passing, setting his feet and firing that pass to the far side. Podacek and gets the first down. Extends the drive for the Prowlers.
Nice play there after the catch, too, to avoid a tackler and get the yards you need.
So it'll be 1st and 10 inside the 20 for the Prowlers. They lead by a point on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter. Rosendahl fires, far side, looked for Friedrich, not there, it's incomplete. Friedrich didn't know the ball was coming, and it's overthrown. And fortunately for Rosendahl, no one was there for the Yellow Jackets.
And they're over on that left hash. That's going to give him an opportunity if he can get around the end.
And it will be 2nd down and 10. We'll call it the 17. Here at the 10-mile over field. Rosendahl is going to keep it, go left side this time. He's got the first down. He's got some room to run. Dives forward. There's a flag. We'll see if it's a touchdown. But there's a penalty flag right at the feet of a Thief River Falls player. No signal yet if Rosendahl got in the end zone, but the penalty's guessing is it against Thief River Falls with the way the flag was thrown. They're going to mark him short at the 1. We wait for the indication the officials are discussing. They will wipe off an 18-yard run. Personal foul against the Prowlers is going to back them up.
Boy, if you're a coach, you hate that call. Justified or not, you hate that your players even got into that situation.
And that's going to back up the Prowlers. It would have been 1st and goal at the 1. And the flag brings it back from the spot. They're going to bring it back to the 15.
Perham's had a couple friendly bailouts by Hankies.
Personal foul
And
there.
they're both personal fouls.
On the Yellow Jacket 15-yard
The emphasis on the throw by that official tells me it was something egregious.
Right, yeah.
So it'll be first down, 1st and 10 at the 15. Handoff goes to Lundeen to the 15.
Ball carrier Griffin Lundeen.
He gets maybe a yard.
Down by Ben Shemansky and Jackson Betts. No gain on the play. 2nd down 10.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Prowlers, who thought they were going to have 1st and goal, but a penalty backed them up. And we'll see if that looms large.
Eating up some time on this drive, too.
As Rosendahl under center. Keeps it left side, tucks it nicely, has the first down, drives for the far pylon, doesn't get it, but gets first down yardage with a nice run there to the corner, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Prowlers.
He's been a playmaker, and it's nothing fancy. He's faking the dive and running around the end.
1st and goal at the 2 for the Prowlers on the far left side.
Inside the Yellow Jacket 3-yard line. 1st and goal.
The Prowlers looking to add to their 7-6 lead on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard with that United Community Bank first down. Straight ahead, nothing there for Lundeen. Will a second effort get him there? No, it'll be 2nd and goal. Nice job by the Yellow Jacket front on that one. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the 1. Think you call Rosendahl's number here if you're the Prowlers.
He's been positive yardage whenever he touches it, that's for sure. Then again, you're kind of in that smash mouth territory, too. You got 3 more cracks.
2nd and 1 at the 1. Rosendahl keeps it. No, it's near side. Nothing doing there. Ball came out late. They say he's down as Lundeen gets stopped short. I called for the run. I thought I saw it.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that give him credit. That's what has been the problem for the Perham defense, trying to stop him as well. Is he's good at hiding the ball. And you got to pay attention to where it is. And boy, he's got a lot of territory to the left if he wants to try that play a 3rd time.
3rd and goal. Rosendahl keeps
there
it.
He is.
Yellow Jackets expected it just like you called. Nothing doing for Rosendahl. Backs him up to the 5, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Decision time for the Prowlers. Do you kick with Spears, or do you try to punch it in? And it looks like they're going to try to make the statement and get the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you're burying them inside the 5.
But we've seen the Yellow Jackets cover 90 yards and score.
That is true.
The counter is you get the points if it's the chip shot. I know nothing's a chip shot in high school. Oh, they're going to go for the field goal. It is Spears. I was going to say it makes them score 7 points instead of a field goal.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As Spears will go for the short field goal. The snap is good. The spot is good. The kick up and good. So Spears with a 20-yard field goal makes it 10-6 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Welcome back here to the Ted Minover Field as the Prowlers take a 10-6 lead on a 20-yard field goal by Braden Spears. He'll kick it off. A nice time-consuming drive by the Prowlers, and Noah Thompson on the far sideline drives up forward to about the 26, and that's where the Yellow Jackets will set up shop on offense. And it'll be Yellow Jacket football.
It's always weird to me to see field goals in high school football. That wasn't a long one, but
No.
still.
But it's one of those that changes the game a little bit.
Yep. Well, 4-point lead certainly a lot better than 1.
We're math geniuses up
Mr.
here.
Obvious.
Yes.
My first Mr. Obvious of the year.
2 left, 2 to the right side for Schmidt in the gun. Handoff, Hudson Hackle to the left side. Gets wrapped up on the play by Griffin Lundeen. And it'll be second down, and we'll call it 7 for the Yellow Jackets as Hackle out of the gun went forward and then tried to cut to the left side. Yellow Jackets still don't need to abandon the run, only trailing by 4. But the clock moving. It was a fast drive, long drive by the Prowlers. And now we got a flag and movement on the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have kind of found something with this 2 receiver set on the left and the right with the offense here late in that first quarter, or first half, excuse me.
I wonder if a little bit isn't too that I'm kind of stunned at the score right now. And maybe the Jackets are too. I mean, we haven't really expected this kind of fight from Thief River lately, and man, they're really putting it to them right now.
2 receivers left to the right side. Hackle's alone back in the backfield. Schmidt calls out the play, hands it off. Hackle gets to the outside, now cuts upfield, lowers his shoulder and drives forward for another nice churn and yardage there by Hudson Hackle. And when he gets going, he's a tough one to bring down. And it's going to be 3rd and about 6, maybe 5. Perham head coach Aaron Velde kind of said it was 1A and 1B with Hudson Hackle and Braylon Rock, and now Braylon Rock will come into the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. Schmidt in the gun again. Looks right, pumps, now comes back left. The packet shrinks, and now he fires it near side for Thompson, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that is a big stop for Thief River.
The pressure on the near side, I believe you're getting through, was Carter Ingebretson, and that'll force Schmidt to throw that a little faster than I think he wanted to. And it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he was definitely under duress.
And now we'll see if the Yellow Jackets will punt. I believe they will, and they're in formation to punt. First punt of the night in a 10-6 football game coming in the 3rd quarter. High snap, Schmidt gets it down and gets a nice kick away into the night sky.
Oh, that's going to be a flag.
That will bring a flag.
That's going to get him up to close to midfield.
Kick, catch, interference. And we have an injury on the play, so we'll take a timeout.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome back. The penalty on the Yellow Jackets brings it inside Yellow Jacket territory for the Prowlers at the 48. Player that was injured is okay. He's off on the near sideline after hopping up, and now Rosendahl comes out under center. Hands it off ahead to Lundin. Not much there as Lundin gets to the 45, and it looks like we have another player down for the Yellow Jackets on the far sideline. And we'll take another timeout on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome back here. Second down for the Prowlers. They come out of the injury timeout. Rosendahl keeps it, but Ben Szymanski read that well and wrapped him up. Rosendahl does such a nice job with that.
Yeah, we kind of have the benefit of being up in the air and on the side he's running to here, but you can see it. He literally keeps it on his hip, just like he does with his fake, and that's why it's so tough to decipher when you're running full speed at him.
Third down and 5 for the Prowlers, and a big third down here. Rosendahl hands it off up the middle, but there isn't anything there. It's going to be fourth down. The Yellow Jacket line staying assignment sharp on that one. And they're really going to need to here on fourth down. Or if you're Thief River Falls, do you play the field position ball game right now?
I don't know. It's kind of like you said. Perham can drive the field. Well, anybody can, but, you know, here they're going to punt.
As Jake Friedrich will be in punt formation.
I thought they might want to just kind of try to stick it to him, get a first down, and get up 2 scores if you have a chance.
I think they have a lot of confidence right now in that defense. As
True.
Jay Johnson back at the 10. Frederick to punt. High snap. Frederick pulls it down. Nice kick to the far side. It's going to take a bounce. And at the 15 and stop there. And that's where the Yellow Jackets will set up shop here in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets trailing by 4 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
You know, you got to make them earn it. And if you get stuffed on fourth down, you're giving them the ball at the 40. Here, at the very least, they're backed up to their 15.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball on the far right sideline. Schmidt hands it off. Nothing doing ran into a wall of Prowlers, did Hackle. It'll be second down.
Brought down by Kale Geiser. 1 yard loss on the play, second down, 11.
They lose a yard to the Jackets.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they've got a lot of belief in what their defense is doing right now and giving them another opportunity to make big plays.
Yellow Jackets go with 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right in the gun. Schmidt rolls right side, stops and fires downfield. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Gage Onenson, but good coverage by the Prowlers breaks that up. Brings it up third down and 10 as Peterson was there for the coverage.
And you got to take a shot. You got to try to loosen up that defense a little bit and prove that they can connect in the passing game, and maybe that's what we're going to be seeing here on the rest of this drive.
We approach a minute on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Yellow Jackets trailing 10-6. Schmidt has time, looks left, fires left, near side, pass complete for a first down as he hits Alex Ohm at the 30. Nice job by Ohm cutting that route to the near sideline. Schmidt setting his feet and hitting him in stride.
They look good in the passing game. I think they really, have found a tack that they can find some success with against this Thief defense. And
a United Community Bank first down to Alex Ohm moves the chains for the Jackets. It's 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Plus, he's able to do it with multiple receivers.
He's got a plethora of guys that he's hit tonight.
Yeah, it's not just one guy.
Schmidt looks left, fires left, looking for Ohm again. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Alex Ohm on the near sideline. Ohm had his step on the defender, but just couldn't haul that one in.
Yeah, nice little pocket between those two guys defending.
Blake Schmidt threw that right where he needed. But it'll be second down. With 28.6 seconds to go on the third quarter. On your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard, the Jackets trail by 4. Schmidt, handoff, rock straight ahead. But Thief River Falls in the interior pressure read that perfectly. First one there was Jack Manning. He had help. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. Cale Geiser there as well. Sorry, Bob.
No, that's right. Definitely probably going to go to the horn here. If you're going to have a play like this, you're going to want to take the time to talk about it.
12 minutes to decide this one. The Prowlers lead the Yellow Jackets by a score of 10-6 on your Magnitude Sports Network. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Located in the Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. And here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations and 1 million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Well, welcome back as we come back to live action. 3rd down and 11 to start the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets trailing by 4. Low snap. Now the pitch to the near side. Kovash trying to get to the corner. Gets to the outside. Does Evan Kovash lowers his shoulder. will be near the 40, but he's going to be short. And it will be 4th down and about, say, 1 or 2, depending on the spot. They're still looking at it. I think it's a yard short.
It's the kind of spot that makes you glad I'm not a coach, because you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't in a situation right here. Like, obviously you want to get that first down, but you don't want to jeopardize the victory if it doesn't happen.
4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. Now we're going to have a timeout. They're going to discuss. That'll give us a chance to think about it during the timeout. Yellow Jackets trail by 4 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Big 4th down coming up. Yellow Jackets facing 4th and 1 at their own 39-yard line, trailing this 10-6 early 4th quarter. This has potential to be the Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game. We'll see what happens.
And last week we saw him use the hard count a lot. We haven't seen that yet today. Might be time for it.
Schmitz, hands off Rock. The second effort might have gotten him the first down. It's going to pen the spot.
I think we're going to see the sticks out on that one.
If they give him the second effort. Head coach Aaron Veldy fired up on the near sideline. The far side is moving the chains. It's a first down. Got across the 40. That's what he needed. Braylon Rock, second effort, first down for the Yellow Jackets.
That was big, because it looked like he was stuffed initially.
The second effort for Braylon Rock there gives the Jackets a first down. 2 receivers left, to the right side. Keep an eye on that play as this one unfolds. Schmidt looks to fire. Looking deep downfield. Pass to the far side.
Whoa.
Is caught by Evan Kovac at the 21 as he hauls it in for a first down.
That was a dart. Right, a perfect pass, great catch. Huge.
The connection that Schmidt and Kovac have is unbelievable. I've had a chance to listen to it all summer in the dugouts, and now I get to watch it on the football field. That's been something else. As it's 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
2 plays and the fortunes have flipped.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. Schmidt with Rock in the backfield. The handoff to Rock, straight ahead, nothing there. Jack Manning was there right away. And it'll be 2nd and 10. As the clock runs at the 10:40 mark of our 4th quarter.
It's a little quiet here at the stadium. I think everyone's kind of like, what's going on here? Like, why isn't it 35-3 Jackets?
1 receiver left, 2 to the right side. Rock to the right of Schmidt. Schmidt looks left, fires left, completes, and making a man miss it, driving forward to the far side was Alex Ohm, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. Nice pitch and catch there. Schmidt to Ohm, and it's 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
And we've talked about it a couple times off air, but I mean, if I would have told you the first time Perham's going to have a lead in this game is going to be in the 4th quarter, you'd have thought I was nuts. More nuts.
1st and goal for the Jackets. Ball at the 1 on the far left sideline. Hudson Hackles at 8 back, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left side. Schmidt pitches it,
Oh,
and
boy.
Hackle loses it on the ground, and I believe the Prowlers have recovered, and they have. Miscommunication, and the Prowlers are celebrating the turnover recovery on the fumble.
This game's had a little bit of everything. And not all of it good for the home team, that's for sure.
The pitch to the outside is recovered by the Prowlers.
Wow.
Over on our sister station, DGF and Pequot Lakes are tied at 28 in the third quarter. That's on our sister stream. So an exciting night of football action on the Magnitude Sports Network here in Perham and down the road in Glendon.
You know what? It also kind of shows a little more parity in this section. With, I mean, I know Pequot's not in it, but they're certainly a regular competitor for all these teams, and for them to go toe-to-toe with DGF is big. What Thief is doing here is big. East Grand only losing by a couple touchdowns to DL and being in that game the whole time.
Handoff, right side, making a couple men miss and picking up a first down. Was Braden Spears. Gets the first down. He's brought down by Noah Thompson. And you mentioned that Pequot Lakes team. They're a team that won just one game last year. And it'll be 1st and 10. Rosendahl. Handoff straight ahead, which Thief River Falls is content to do right now. Is picking up that was Caden Grindelin on the ball carrier. It makes it 2nd down in about 7. And now this is the 3 yards and a cloud of dust type football game that the Prowlers will be content to play, leading by 4 as the clock continues to run under 9 minutes to go on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. That's showing the Prowlers leading 10-6.
And strange momentum shifts. They're almost like rabbit punches. Like both teams are like quick hit, you know. But Thief's been holding on, and I'm stunned right now.
Rosendahl, the handoff, right side, Potacek. He tried to dance around in the backfield, didn't get anything. It's going to bring up 3rd down. This is a very big play for the Yellow Jacket defense.
And they played good. I mean, there's no fault of theirs in this. Turnovers have hurt. Flags have kind of hurt both teams. But, yeah, you're right. This is a big play for them. Get the ball back for your offense.
3rd down and 7. Rosendahl,
There
the
he
keeper,
is.
and he gets swarmed under. Reading that perfectly and making the tackle is Hudson Hackle. And a big stop.
Whoops.
By Hudson Hackle. As you get a look at the night sky, it's a beautiful night here at the Minover Field.
Oh,
and it'll
boy.
be 4th down for the Prowlers and the big stop by Hudson Hackle. Now Frederick will punt formation. Hope you're not.
One a game.
I hope you're not motion sickness at home. It's getting ready to kick with Frederick. Thompson's back at his own 40. Low snap. Frederick is able to get it. It's blocked. Picked up by the Jackets. And they'll have 1st down at the 11.
That's fitting. Just the way this game's gone. That's so fitting.
Jackson Vetch was there, and the Jackets will have perfect field position.
You got to execute in all phases. And
it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
This game's almost coming down to who's going to make the last error as opposed to the big play, or who's going to capitalize on the other team's gaffes.
3 receivers to the left side. They send the man in motion. Handoff goes to Thompson. He gets to the corner and he gets hit out of bounds. Noah Thompson across the 10 to about the 9. As Rosendahl drives him out of bounds.
I wish we had football bingo going tonight because there wouldn't be too much left to smack the dauber on.
2nd down. We'll call it 8. They can still get a 1st down inside the 1. Can the Jackets? Schmidt talking to Hackle and Rock in the backfield. Schmidt under center, handoff, Rock. Bounces it outside, but gets wrapped up. He'll get down to about the 6. We'll make it third down. Third down and about 5 as Lundeen was there.
1 yard pickup. Third down.
Been a lot of big third downs in this second half, wouldn't you say?
I was just going to go right there.
Just another one here.
Schmitz under center, backs in an eye. Rock to the right side, piling and driving forward. It's going to be close to a first down, pending the spot. It might be 4th and a short 1 for the Yellow Jackets.
I saw that near side line judge give the old 4th down fist.
And they did. It's going to be 4th and 1 as Rock was bringing defenders with him. But Jack Manning was able to bring him down before he got the first down. 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. I formation for the Jackets. Schmidt straight ahead. The pile pushes him forward. Waiting for the signal. Touchdown Jackets! A 2-yard touchdown run by Blaze Schmidt. And the Jackets take the lead.
I don't know how many times I can say it. That was a weird drive. The block kick. When you think they're down, kind of down and out, they get a block kick on special teams and turn it into points and get their first lead of the game. 5 minutes to go.
And now the Yellow Jackets will go for 2. No, they won't. They're going to kick it. Looked like initially they're going to go for 2, but now they're going to kick a tackle. Common sense decision here to go for the extra point.
Just
Snap, Smot. The kick is good.
Takes the loss by a field goal out, that's for sure.
Excuse me, and on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets lead 13-10. We'll take a break on the Main Sports Media Network.
What a wild game.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Be one thing if they were coming up here.
Well, welcome back as the touchdown by Blaze Schmidt gives the Yellow Jackets the lead. At 13-10. Podacek back deep. As Hackle will kick it off. Hackle with a heck of a kick deep into the end zone for a touchback. And all the Prowlers will try to answer. As the Jackets lead this one by a score of 13-10. Scoring was a 10-yard touchdown run by Caleb Rosendahl. The extra point was good. Then it was a 3-yard run by Braylon Rock. All in the second quarter made it 7-6. Then in the third quarter, Braden Spears hit a 20-yard field goal to make it 10-6. And now just scoring on a 2-yard run, Blaze Schmidt with the extra point made it 13-10 on your KLN Family Brand scoring. And that was a Rooter Family Dentistry touchdown. Handoff near side, driving forward. Podacek gets to the 25, where he's finally brought down there, and it'll be second down.
I'm trying to think of what's something we haven't seen yet in this game.
Well, an onside kick.
Yeah, okay.
But that might happen.
Yeah.
3-yard pickup. Second down, 7.
It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Prowlers. The thing is about Thief River Falls, they don't really have a quick strike offense.
Right.
But they have 5 minutes to work. Sorry about the clock, a little off tonight. And now we got a stoppage and a timeout called by the Prowlers. We'll take a break. The Yellow Jackets lead by 3 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard on the Magnitude Sports Network.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
Well, welcome back into the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Bob Williams, or Robert Williams. I've called you everything all night.
Yeah,
I've figured it out.
3 of them now.
Under center, Rosendahl. He's looking to throw. Has time. Winds and fires. Far side.
Oh.
Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Evan Kovash. It was intended for Jack Menning. And it'll be 3rd down for the Prowlers. And a very interesting decision here for Kurt Reynolds and the Prowler coaching staff at 3rd and 7.
They've kind of committed themselves to throwing the ball coming out of that timeout. And there isn't a lot of time to work with. They got to spare some if they want to win the game.
Rosendahl back under center. The handoff, Podacek, cuts left side, bounces off a defender, and he's going to have the 1st down.
Wow. Got to credit the offensive line. He had a nice big hole to get started with and kind of ran into his own guy and used him to get the 1st down.
Nice cut back there by Podacek to make it 1st and 10. Clock is at 4:36 and counting. As Rosendahl under center. Fakes the handoff, looks left, fires, downfield, intercepted!
Oh.
Noah Thompson with the interception! Thompson with the great coverage and the pick. Picks off Rosendahl, and the Jackets will have the ball with a chance for the dagger.
Yeah, it's going to be a steady 1-2 punch here of Mr. Hackle and Mr. Rock. And that was a nice play. Big play on defense, and you know what? Perham, this is not one of their textbook perfect games, but again, when they had to make plays, someone stepped up and made those plays. That's the difference between winning and losing. Simple as that.
We touched on that a lot last week against Park Rapids. And now it's coming back here tonight as Schmidt's under center. Hackle leading Rock in the backfield. Handoff Rock. Right side. Pulls through a defender to the 47. It'll be 2nd down for the Jackets.
6-yard pickup for Rock, 2nd down for Perham.
You're starting to see kind of an identity here with Perham too. A team that, you know, you can face adversity and are finding ways to overcome it. They did it all week 1. This one has pretty much been adverse the whole game until late in the 4th, and they've come through in the end when it matters.
On receiver to the right side, backs it an eye. Rock gets the handoff, follows his fullback. Hackle has a first down, breaks to the outside, shifts, and drives to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
On that tackle, Caleb Rosendahl.
Rosendahl with the tackle.
A lot more life on the Perham sideline right now.
Might be also because they're yelling for that substitution.
Hey, whatever gets you fired up, Jason.
They have the energy and the lead at 13-10.
I like watching runs like that. That's smash mouth football. It's my favorite.
Now the Yellow Jackets taking their time. The Prowlers have used one of their 3 timeouts. As the clock now lines up at 2:50. Schmidt handoff Rock. Rock right ahead to the right side, falls down near the 37.
I'd give him the ball.
He's kind
every
of
play.
I was just going to say the closer for the Yellow Jacket offense. I'd like to thank all of you tuning in here tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. I know some have been tuning in Thief River Falls, some as well down in Marshall tonight, the Southwest Minnesota Challenge. I know the Perham volleyball team competing down there tonight and tomorrow. One receiver right for Schmidt under center. Handoff Rock straight ahead to the right side, drives forward and brings the defender with him down to the 30-yard line.
That's just fun to watch. It's time to clinch the football game. You go in the huddle. You don't have to come up with too big of a play. Give it to Rock.
Have a stoppage. Thief River Falls. They're going to discuss this. We have a Yellow Jacket injury and a Thief River Falls timeout. My understanding and believe it's going to be a Thief River Falls timeout is what has been given. Now they're going to have to discuss because you don't want to talk that often about a timeout, but it's big.
Yeah.
And we'll take a break and come back on the Magnitude Sports Network. Well, welcome back. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt going straight ahead, and it's going to be a 1st down. So Schmidt gets the 1st down. For the Yellow Jackets, 1st and 10 with under 2 minutes to go. Yellow Jackets taking their time. Milking the play clock, waiting for the hand to come up. It does now, and they'll come to the line. Handoff Rock. Rock just lowers that shoulder, drives forward to the 25. And now we got another timeout. Called by the Prowlers. We'll take a break.
Sweet chaos.
Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome back. As it's 2nd down and 7 with 1:05 to go. Yellow Jackets trying to close this one out. The Prowlers are out at timeouts. Oh, now we're going to have a penalty. Oh, the Yellow Jackets called timeout before. Well, it would have been a penalty on the Yellow Jackets.
Were they going to get delayed there?
I think it was going to be a legal substitution.
Oh.
As a man ran out the field late. We'll keep it here as this is going to be a very quick timeout.
It looked like they were in victory formation anyway.
Indeed. It is. With 1:05 to go. Math might be tricky on how this works on 2nd down. Schmidt will take a step back, take a knee. It'll be 3rd down. Yellow Jackets will seal this one. Depending on when they spot the ball, they will have to run another play. It won't matter, though. Make sure to stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll have your River's Edge Chemistry Player of the Game as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Player of the Game. All on your Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the Yellow Jackets pick up a 13-10 victory tonight over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. A big victory tonight for the Jackets as they improve to 2-0. Thief River Falls falls to 0-2.
They earned that victory too. That was not easy.
As the Yellow Jackets with the victory get the 13-10 victory. We'll come back with your post-game show, wrap things up here from the Mine Over Field as the Yellow Jackets improve to 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Perham High School and Region 8 we thank you for your support.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Reuter Family Dentistry with locations in Perham and Wadena is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Well, welcome back here to the Soda Properties Zero Res postgame show. The Yellow Jackets earn a 13-10 victory tonight over the Thief River Falls Prowlers in an exciting contest tonight for the Yellow Jackets as they pick up the win tonight. Trailed for much of the contest, but were able to come up with the big plays they needed, especially behind the play of quarterback Blaine Schmidt tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he had great receivers to work with today. Some big catches, but I mean, it was him kind of steering the ship there at the very end when they needed big plays, and well, that's a crazy win for the Jackets.
As they picked up the 13-10 victory tonight over the Prowlers, as their Soda Properties postgame show Zero Res carpet cleaning rolls on. A River's Edge Coventry player of the game is quarterback Blaine Schmidt. He gets the game-winning touchdown, but he set up some nice passing plays throughout, and his wide receivers were outstanding. Evan Kovash, Ashton Detloff with an amazing fingertip catch along the near sideline. Kovash over the middle of the field. Alex Owen with a couple of nice catches as well.
It just seemed like every time Perham needed a play, the later the game went, there was someone there to make the play. Thompson was huge defensively, and, you know, Thief River came in here and they shocked me and played a great football game. And Perham, I don't know if they would say that their game was great, but you know what? They got the win, and that's what matters.
Our River's Edge Coventry player of the game tonight is Blaine Schmidt. As the Yellow Jackets continue to meet and talk, he is our player of the game. The play of the game was the ceiling interception. Noah Thompson with a nice interception over the shoulder catch and the big pick for the Yellow Jackets. That is our Farm Bureau Financial play of the game.
I think it had to be, because that's finally the point where the Jackets are like, you know what, we're going to win this football game. Up till then, it was certainly not in the cards, and great play by Thompson just to seal the deal.
As he makes that interception there, kind of made up for a goof earlier,
a
special teams goof, but he makes up for it with the interception as the Yellow Jackets earn the 13-10 victory tonight over Thief River Falls. That's your Farm Bureau Financial play of the game here on your Soda Properties Zero Res post-game show. I'd like to thank all our sponsors tonight once again for making tonight's broadcast possible here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. KLN Family Brands, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, Goose Group, Jeans Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty, City of Perham, The Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Henson Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op. We thank you for your sponsorship tonight of Yellow Jacket football. The Yellow Jackets win by a score of 13-10. We'll take a break. Oh, actually, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you for tuning in. For Robert Williams, I'm Jason Groth.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.